actually an app that I've been working on the past few years. It's actually inspired from Toastmasters. I'm trying to think of the best way to show you guys a quick video. I think you guys can watch it straight through here. I'll step out of the way in a second. But before I start the video, I'm starting it about 40 seconds in because the first 40 seconds literally just takes you through the sign-in process of the app. So you don't even spend that much time watching that part. Just a quick overview, the app is actually, as you'll see, pretty similar to what we do here in Toastmasters. Not this particular club, but in other clubs, you go through manuals, you give speeches, projects, and you keep progressing. So the app is similar. Before I say any more, I'll just play the video for you guys. And we'll discuss more after.
Start the training program and progress through different levels by completing goals designed to help you improve your speaking and presentation skills. Record a video, set your speech title and description. Choose whether the video will be shared with everyone or only your friends. You can also live stream and get real-time feedback. At the conclusion of your speech, you can review the feedback users have given you via a summarized report. This report includes your ratings in important areas, points earned, and progress within the program. Earn points and trophies by accomplishing the specified goals. You can also learn to be a better speaker by watching other speeches. Help fellow Podium Pro users by providing valuable feedback and interacting. Commenting, rating, and clapping are all ways to provide feedback within Podium Pro. Sharing and bookmarking a video is another way to contribute to the community. Podium Pro allows you to monitor your progress and share your presentations on social media. It's also a standalone social network where you can follow users of interest based on geolocation, age, profession, and more.
I think that's good enough
User profiles are decorated with
to give you guys a gist of what the app actually does. But the reason I'm presenting this is actually the first time I've presented this to an actual audience like this. I was inspired to do this for Prez. So the former 2013 world champion used to be a member of this club. My business partner and I spoke to him 2-3 weeks ago, and he mentioned one good way to gain funding is actually just through Toastmasters. So we've been trying to think of ways to get in touch with the leadership board, and Prez mentioned, there's, I don't know, what, 500,000 members worldwide in Toastmasters. If you can just try and gain maybe $10 from every single person, that's the funding. That's all the funding you need right there. Some of these features that you just saw are probably not going to be implemented when we first go live. Live streaming is really tough to implement when you first start an app. Think about any other big app you've ever seen out there: Instagram, Facebook, whatever, Twitter. Live streaming comes down the road, but that is an important aspect of what we want to do once we actually gain that traction in that user base. So the reason I am bringing this up, and I plan on keep bringing this up not just in this club, but in other clubs as well, is because we want more ideas from other people how to gain funding. So we have a Kickstarter page that we're about to launch within the next couple weeks or so. If you know what Kickstarter is, it's just a crowdfunding platform for startups. But does anyone, I guess we can have a quick Q&A. Does anyone have any questions about the app so far? It's pretty straightforward what it does, but
What prompted you to make it?
Toastmasters. Yeah, my business partner and I started this back in 2015 or so. We both were members of a club back in Tampa, and we both used to struggle with public speaking so much, and Toastmasters helped us so much that we were like, why not try and do something similar, but make it not just for members of this organization, but everybody worldwide. It also helps connect people too, right? I mean, the networking here is great, but we only get to network with each other here. We don't get to network with all the other clubs as regularly as we would like, only at conventions maybe. So that's kind of how it all started, and we've gained a lot of attention. We have a lot of things going on with this, but this is the first time I'm actually presenting it to a room. Everything that we've done so far has kind of been behind the scenes.
What's your funding goal?
Kickstarter, we're looking for 10,000. We've actually already put in about 20 grand so far, but we may have to start from scratch because my business partner and I, my co-founder, we didn't have the technical background and knowledge on this, so we hired a team in India, and they did not do a good job. We've added a new member to our team, a friend of mine from undergrad. He's a software engineer with Google now. So he knows all about the programming, coding, development, and he's kind of told us, well, what we currently have is not maintainable, it's not scalable, it might just be better to start from scratch. So 10,000 is kind of what we're looking for, but if we can get closer to 50 to 100,
How does that work though? Do you sell shares in the company? Is it like incorporated?
It could be, so Kickstarter, the way Kickstarter works is you have rewards based on what people donate or what they fund. So for the people that fund, X amount, they get, some of the rewards they might get is voting rights to some of the speech topics that we might implement. Or it could be, if they fund more, then we may incorporate someone like Prez, who would act as a tutor or individual mentor who can provide that one-on-one feedback to those people that fund up to a certain amount. And we could have an ongoing training program like that. So there's different rewards that we have in place, but that's what's the incentive for people to go ahead and fund it. Sure. Yeah, that's pretty much all I have for right now. Like I said, I'm going to keep practicing this speech because we want to give it to a lot more audiences, especially those that are in the venture capital world. But yeah, this is the app that I've been talking about for the last few months. Thank you.
Thank you.